For today's project, I looked at many pictures of fire hydrants, all normal and regular sized. So I thought, how can we make this teeny tiny? Just you wait and see. Alright, to make our itty bitty fire hydrants, we're just going to start with a regular old pen, and I'm going to just take it apart. The only piece that we're going to want is the tube, the outer tube, and I just cut a couple pieces about the height that I wanted. We got a couple of washers. I found a couple of old ones, and some odd little nuts here that I thought would be perfect for the outside. We got some googly eyes, and you'll see what I'll do with those because we need the curved top. You could also use a sequin or anything that's curved really, and then a few more bits and pieces. We're basically just building the shape. Regardless of what color or anything is, we're going to build it up. I just started out with gluing it to a piece of cardboard because it's going to make our lives a little bit easier than trying to hold on to a tiny little piece. So I glued my tubes onto the cardboard. And now we're going to start building up from there. And you saw from the pictures I showed earlier, it kind of has a little dome piece on top with a kind of like a hat on top. So you need the brim, and I found these two washers. We're going to stick them on there. And I use a Gloopy super glue because plastic to metal, white glue is not going to work in this case. Here's our brim of the hat. These are not perfect washers because they're old ones that were cut off, but that's okay. It'll work out in the end. And now we're going to start building up the top of the hat. I put a flat bead. It's kind of a spacer bead, and I have two different kinds, but they both work just fine. And then we're going to put the little googly eyes on top of that. And you can see the shape is starting to appear. Now we got these little round, I found a couple of really old ones that you can see how yellow they are, so I don't care that these get used up. And they were perfect for the dome shape. And that's all we want really. Once we stick those on, they kind of look like they're looking at you. And center them on. And then we'll stick the little bead on the very tip top because it's kind of the nuts and bolts that holds it all, the fire hydrant all together. We're building an illusion. I have a very thick glue that's very stringy and sticky, but it's perfect for plastics and metal. And we'll clean it up in the end. And now we're going to start sticking on the nozzle areas, the place where you stick the hose basically. And these particular nuts were almost perfect. I could have left it just like that and make it a blingy fire hydrant, but we can't leave it alone. And I'm making two, so double it up. And I'm going to make 3 nozzle outlets, I guess they're called. I'm not a fire hydrant expert, but hey, we're going for the look. And there you go. We got 3 little attachments for our fire hydrant. We'll do it to the second one, See, it doesn't look quite right yet, but wait till the magic happens. And we got two very sparkly, very hip and happening fire hydrants so far. I did look at a lot of pictures, and a lot of them had only 3 little nozzles, which was interesting. I learned a whole lot about fire hydrants than I thought I would. All right, now you're going to see the transformation almost instantly when we spray this with red spray paint. I'm using kind of it's called a tractor paint, or kind of a automobile paint, so it sticks really well to this plastic. And it did take a couple coats, but you can see it almost instantly. There you go. We got some fire hydrants. Ta-da! I thought they turned out really good, and it's really easy. You can make this as big or as small as you want to. It just depends on what little bits and pieces that you use. I hope this was useful, and maybe you can put it in some of your projects. You can practically put them anywhere, and I'll just show you. With our little espresso stand, boom, instantly fire safety. I think they turned out really cute. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, that would be great. If you haven't already, a subscribe would be great. And I'll see you in future ones, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.